Hello everyone, I'm Knight of Squires and this is Crusader Kings 2. As always, if this is your first time joining me, welcome. If not, welcome back. So this is the world as we see it at the moment in our current playthrough as the Liao dynasty. Our name looks very big and imposing here, but that's actually just because all of this land is trash and we own most of the grass here. But this is a powerful dynasty here, the Karakanids and the Ghaznavid are both in our way, as it were, and very, very, very powerful. But the intention for this episode, we're going to take this portion of land here, or at the very least this portion, from the Karakanids. That will open up this tiny border here, with which we will subjugate the Ghaznavid, which should catapult this landmass all the way up to gold. Honestly, it should take us all the way up to gold, give us a boatload of prestige, which should get us that, and give us enough temples that we can make them all Buddhists. And that should give us everything, and that should be the end of this playthrough at that point. I know it's been quite a long journey to get here, but we've finally solidified our rule enough that I think we can finally do that. So we're going to unpause. And we're going to scoot down here. Actually, we're going to scooch to here where it's close enough that we can get to one of their holdings in one jump. The old wound has finally healed, leaving a pretty grotesque scar. We've lost the trait Wounded and Scarred and gained Grievously Scarred, which gives additional monthly prestige, +5 personal combat skill, +5 attraction, +5 same trait, +5 opposite trait, and +5 tribal. Grievously Scarred is just a really good trait. So, but they do make your character look a little less perfect as they're slicing across his face like that. Intending to enforce the subjugation as a tributary state of the Song Empire, has invaded, yeah, blah 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 blah. Yeah, cool. They're at war. They're going to go to war. This is how this goes. So these are going to be reinforcing. We've gained lavish spending. He must have so he's captured that, which has given us the gold rank of lavish spending because we have all of the temples. Perfect. So that's now gone up to gold. That can't go any higher. We now have 29 temple holdings. And set 94 land, so we're actually nearly at bronze on this already. When we conquer these few provinces here to give us this border, we'll probably have it right there in them. The clans are nearly our friends. We've nearly got enough clans to be our friend. Your spymaster was killed by armed thugs when investigating a rumour of a plot in Uves. Oh no. So now we need a new spymaster. Who is the new spymaster? Feel like it should be this guy, the Ul clan. He's got 0 intrigue, but he can go there anyway. Are you better than 0? Yep, you're better than 0. It's a good start. And are you better than 8? No. You are a truly awful character, Uv. It's you, isn't it? No, this is Sunni clan. Where are the Ul clan? Oh, it's you guys up here, isn't it? Yeah. You are a truly awful character. Truly awful. Be better. I'd rather have this guy in charge. Honest to God, I'd rather have this guy in charge. Never mind. You can be my spy master, which puts you on the council, which gives you the 41. And then you've got 77. You need more grazing land. You can do one, Zhao. You have so much grazing land right now. You can do one. Honestly, do one. And you've got the marriage ties and blood brothers and prestige. You're just generally fond of me, which is good. Which is good. One of these increases clan sentiment. Max population, hunting parties. I don't know which one it is that increases the Where's it gone? The yam increases. Oh no. Fishing village, armor crafters, shrines, clan gathering hall. There it is. I need 115 gold and it increases it by 4, which is not enough, so I'm probably not going to do it. But we're going to move this army down here. These guys are raiding us, but I don't really care. Your horde has looted, ravaged and pillaged and plundered Juyan to such a degree that a holding in the county has been completely devastated. All that is left is a smattering of rubble among our new grazing lands. Our horses will surely like it here. We'll use the corpses to fertilize the fields, which gives population boom, manpower growth, and population growth. Or I can take 5 prestige. This seems good. For, what's that? Capital holding. Sigil gets that. For 10 years. Yes, please. That is an amazing. And one of our commanders has improved. Is it my... No, he's slightly... Yeah, he's gained flanker. Well. Along with Way of the Dog. So now you can lead from anywhere and it'd be good. Well, that's good to know. And plus 2 martial. He's a pretty decent commander, honestly. A pretty decent commander. I should probably put him in the army now. Honestly, he's pretty good. I've got 25 combat score. Wow. I did not realize my combat skill had gone up that high, honestly. Did not realize it. You are okay, but not great, honestly. You're really good in this. You're going to lead our center because that's a trait that you have. Oh, no. Hongji goes here. And I don't like either of these traits, honestly. Really don't. But you can be a brilliant strategist on that flank. Defender is slightly better for us than minus damage. Minus damage isn't great. I think we're actually just going to put Gower on that flank, which is weird because he's got a combat skill of 8. When carrying out my duties for the Eagle Warriors, I have met Hero Sotan on several occasions. These encounters have never ended well. One would be hard-pressed to find a more unsympathetic character. I suspect he is spreading lies behind my back to damage my reputation. Given that he's got 26 and I've got... What's my combat? 63. I could become his rival and duel him and kill him off. I think that's what we're going to do here. I think that is what we're going to do. I'm going to duel him as soon as I can. Given that he's... Oh, he's not the leader, but he's up there. I think he's actually too far away for me to... Yeah, he's too far away for me to duel. So that was kind of pointless, actually. Ripe for the picking. If you seek to impress, march your troops on Tura. I have to wage war targeting Tura. Where is Tura? Out of the way. I'm going to decline that. I don't need that for now. I generate enough renown. Like, I generate a pretty decent renown every month. So I'm not really interested in that. It's come to my attention that Longshen of Delinga, Chuji, has bribed and threatened his way through my domain. Where are you from? You're over there in Shia. Go away. They better not use that. Spoilers, they definitely will. Oh, look. It's decided to go ahead and use the claim. Look at that. Spoilers. Called it. Yeah, they do that. I've never known them not use it, so hey-ho. We'll go from there, I guess. Right. We're going to let this build up to its full 5,000, which should take less time than it is. Man, it's taking some time. I guess I don't have a whole... I've got loads of money. I don't honestly know where all of this money came from, but I have a lot of it. I might understand more about money than I do about people, but that doesn't mean I couldn't use my extensive knowledge of my realm's economy to impress Cartoon Zhao Nuying. I will share my knowledge of statesmanship with her. Hopefully that will make her like me more. Ah, she's pregnant. Well, that's always nice. She's touched. Marvellous. She likes me slightly more than she did before. Look at that. Look how much she likes me. You can wait there. And you've got, what, 250 soldiers there? Yeah, you don't have a whole heap of men, do you? How many does your liege have? He's got 10,000 men. Ah, he's hired 4,500. He's going to run out of gold very quickly, so I might wait for that. At first the signs were small, easily dismissed as coincidences, but now they are becoming too frequent to be ignored. The omens surrounding my wife's pregnancy are terrible. Hopefully they are just coincidences, where she has a 30% chance of gaining stressed, or I'm sure I'm just misinterpreting the signs, which will be because of my high learning skill of 14. So we're going to do that, because I don't hugely fancy the idea of any of that happening, honestly. So one of my children lacks a focus. This is my nephew. Struggle. This is, again, a common theme. Everybody will struggle. We're nearly up to our full retinue cap. And I'm just sort of watching this guy as his hired soldiers eat all of his money. My genius concubine is pregnant again, which is exactly what we want to hear. This Sunni... Who are you actually at war with? Kargan Uzluk of Kumania. Ah, you're at war with Kumania. While this utterly drains all of your gold. A son was born to the Khitan marauder and his wife, named Sogu. Well done, Sogu. You shall be struggling. I could create duchies, but I don't... Right. See, that's that done. He will now get rid of those... Yeah. He has got 11,000 potential allies troops, though. Like, that is a lot of soldiers. He owns a lot of land. But... so do I. My potential allies troops are 10,000. So, you know... and I have the gold to back it up. My daughter wants me to play with her toy. I gain kind, or 30% chance of gaining kind. I did, which actually lowers my combat skill, which I didn't really want, but never mind. So, I think we're going to be ready to go here, now that Kumania's just lost a chunk of its land. I could actually, rather than trying to besiege... I actually don't need to anymore because we conquered this. I don't need to go against them at all. I can just subjugate the Ghaznavid. And that should be the end of it, honestly. I could just declare war for the subjugation of the Ghaznavids and go from there. I really hope Katan Zhao Nuying is doing well. I wonder if there could be something else I could do for her in her endeavours. I will simply ask her. Lose 100 prestige. Don't really want to do that. I'm curious about her faith. Ask her to tell me more about Taoism. He's a genius! I have a genius boy. Tongyu. I was unmoved for her concern. I was unmoved by my concern for her. She claimed there is no point for her to talk about her faith to an unbeliever. Disgraceful! Right, we're going to march my army round here, and then we're going to declare war on these guys. And this might be the last episode if I can win this war, because that will get me the landmass that I need. Quite comfortably get me the landmass that I need. I've already got the lavish spending, and so it'll just be the clans. And once I think it's one of your One of your children is betrothed to one of mine. Yeah. So once he comes of age in 6 years, that should push... Although... No, he needs more grazing land again. Ugh. You... really killing me here. Yenisi. There, have that as well. Oh, it's because that's not mine. That's not mine. I can't give him that. You shall have this one. You definitely don't still need more grazing land. I feel like I'm being had here, you know? I do feel a little bit like I'm being had. There. Right. So he's at 42. Everybody else is high enough. So now it's just a case of getting... I only need one more clan to like me. So it's just a case of getting that to a stage where that will happen. Which my prestige might be enough for, if not the wedding between my sister and his son should be enough. So it'll just be the land at that point, which hopefully I shall get when I siege down the Ghaznavids. The reason we're going for the Ghaznavids and not the now Arslan, is because the Ghaznavids are a Ikta civilization, which means that most of their soldiers are foot soldiers, which are significantly less powerful than my mounted horse archers, and thus they are more likely to... It's despite them having more men, it's more likely to be an easier fight. We shall challenge one of my greatest warriors to a wrestling match. Oh no. I've been defeated. I lose 50 prestige. News from China. They've won. Shock horror. They are now a tributary of China. You do surprise me. So another little gamey trick that we can do here. Hongji, your military strategist. Ah, my military strategist has died at age 56. He died a natural death. Well, I can't ask for more than that. He was a good man. He was a good man. He will be missed. So, the slightly gamey thing here, we will arrive on the 3rd of August. So we wait until we're about to tick over to the 3rd of August. So we're about to move in here. And then we declare war for the subjugation, and it will stop him being able to raise troops in this province. It doesn't make a whole heap of difference in like wars with enemies of this scale, but every little helps, I guess. And now we will get everybody to come and join me. I have encountered warrior Bish many times while carrying out my duties, and it has always been a pleasant occasion. We talk for hours, if the time allows, because he never bores me. While our discussions are often lengthy, we always seem to agree on the matters which are most important. I think this is friendship. Which means that we will become close friends, me and the Sunni Bish of the Sunni clan, who's also a member of the Eagle Warriors, and yet doesn't have sympathy for pagan religions, despite me having sympathy for pagan religions. That doesn't seem very fair, honestly. But never mind. So you've got the... Have you got... Yeah, Way of the Leopard. I think you've also got Way of the Leopard. So we've got a lot of additional siege power here. We'll just get everybody to attach all of their armies to me. And then they should all come down, and we should have no problems dealing with everything that comes at us in this direction. And honestly, that potentially could be the end of the campaign. Like, this could be the very last episode, depending on how this goes. I will gain the prestige. I don't need the gold. I certainly don't need 10 gold. I will be a master of strategy. And we will continue to siege down everything. There's a local death cult in Karikara, in Kakira. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Death cults rising in all my lands. Yep, that's exactly what I wanted. You know, you can never have enough death cults. Maybe some other time. She's not going to like me. Fair. I can't do anything about that. On her head be it when we inevitably fall out. So now he's coming in with 17,000 men. I'm going to jump out of that. Okay, no I'm not, because it's not going to work. So we're just going to have to fight a significant force of soldiers and fall back. So we're going to retreat to here, and oh no, now they're taking us apart piecemeal because we're all joining in individually. This is going terribly. Yep, this particular engagement did not go well for us. I think we're going to fall back again before we lose too many of our men, which will cost us a lot of gold. But once everybody joins up with this army, then we should have enough soldiers to deal with. See that now we have 10k soldiers, and at this point, yeah, there's now there is pretty much nothing they can do. We have a new niece. How big is the commander? -6. I shall duel him myself. I will show no mercy and I will kill him. Because at the end of the day, I don't want anything to do with that. And now, this is where we now steamroll over most of their lands, gathering as much of their gold as possible. I lose diligent, which means I lose 1 martial skill, which is the important part of that for this particular character. Oh, I can go up a rank, which will give me war sacrifices, which are a little silly, honestly. They can be a little silly. So let's just, as soon as he says we're allowed, we will perform a war sacrifice. Gain 50 prestige. Let's perform a war sacrifice. Can I do that now? Has renown equal to 300. Okay. But they are, like, you sacrifice some big, like, some amount of gold, and it's a little silly, the amount of, yeah, we're just going to keep trouncing our way across all this. The bonuses you get from a war sacrifice can be a little obscene sometimes. Just sort some of these children out. He would like marry the betrothed. So there you get married, which should push his call my court physician at once. They should get married. We'll gain the prestige. Forthright message is what she needs. Sure, we'll try that. There we go. She likes me a little bit more. That's always nice, given that it's my wife. No, did that not give me the... Ugh. Oh, it's not those two that have been betrothed. Okay. I don't care at the point. We're just going to march into here. I feel like I'm going to work towards Kabul. Is it Kabul? Is it Kabul? Yeah, Kabul. And we're going to sack everything along the way. And make loads and loads and loads of money. And that's pretty much how this is going to go. Make a lot of money and a lot of prestige as we go along, which should help to increase everybody's opinion of me, because prestige is important for that. So we're just gonna keep going. Give me the prestige. Oh, my Upadhyaya is gone. A heroine of the Sentinels of Light. Seek out a jewel to Tekken. A heroine of the Sentinels of Light. Renowned duelist. I don't think I can duel her because I'm at war currently. So, we'll get to that. Ah, one of my marshals has improved. He who is awful at all things. She's become a misguided warrior. I don't even know who she is. Ah! You are behind me. Oh. Liao Chogi and an unknown father. My half-sister. Whoops. Nothing to do with me. This one actually wasn't anything to do with me. Thankfully. That could have been awkward. So now we crush this army, hopefully. I mean, it's not going as smoothly as I would like. Come on. There. Oh, we've lost a flank. I can't believe we've just lost that. Should be betrothed. Sure. Be betrothed. How did we lose that fight? How does that even happen? How? How? Send her a priceless work of art. I can afford the money. Right. I'm not entirely certain what happened there, but it did. It happened. So we're gonna jump in here a second. Everybody's still joining me, so that will be handy. We have 10k's worth of soldiers. I think this will give a river crossing if we attack it. Let's just have a look. Oh, you've declared war. Bhutan. Oh, whatever. Whatever. Go away. Right. You also have 10k. Oh, who died? Somebody died. My brother, Liao Shibu, died. Sure. Accept. Does that give you the positive opinion of me? Was it you? No, he's still not grown up yet. A couple more years. Let's call all these allies into the war. So, the defender will get a defensive bonus here if a battle takes place. So, I have to basically get him to attack me rather than me attack him. So we're going to jump back in here. We're going to siege all these down now that they're all small. This is a real good way to make additional money, honestly. Because he comes and unsieges it all, and I'm like, cool. I get 25 gold every time I rip this place down. So, look at this. 16 gold for me, 26 gold for me. The defender gets a defensive bonus from there as well. Oh, somebody else has decided to join China and be a tributary, which I can't say is a bad plan given the size of China. Oh, I have 9,000 men thanks to the attrition. Attrition is harsh in this land. See, now he only has 3,000 soldiers there. I wonder if he's going to... No, he's not going to attack me. Sensible plan. Ah, there's the other 10,000. Or the other 7,000, sorry. That will give him 10,000. So I'm going to chill here for a minute. It is surprising how often Cartoon Zhao Nuying and I found ourselves debating theology during the visit. I suppose it was inevitable when two people with wildly different beliefs spend such a long period of time together. I hope the visit was to your liking, because I have the kind trait. She's more likely to like me at that point. Planning your visit filled me with purpose, because I have the ambitious trait. All of these have the same effect, it's just depending on how I go about it. You really look like a trustworthy cartoon. I wonder if she knows my true intentions, because I am deceitful. I am deceitful and trusting. That seems like a counterintuitive. But I hope it was to her liking. I want to, I like my wife, So it's. Oh, somebody died. That's unfortunate. I've suffered a defeat there. I'm going to jump in here. I'm going to siege this down. See, now the plan is I'm trying to get him to attack me. Excellent. Sure. And if he won't attack me, I'm just going to siege everything down. But the plan is to get him to come to me where possible. 50 prestige. Winter is the kicker. Winter in these mountains is harsh. My concubine is pregnant. If he won't come to me, I'm going to go and conquer his capital. Like, that's how this is going to go if he won't come to me. I don't know where his army is, but I'm not just going to sit here and... There it is. Current of the Arslan Khaganate. Right, so that's his ally. They'll get a bonus from the hills, and I will suffer a negative, so we're not going to do that. We're instead just going to siege this down. And we're going to keep doing this. And we're going to keep working on this until I've captured everything. And that's how this is going to go. Defender gets a bonus in hills. Finally. Which should, once the marriage goes through, put him to 60. But why have you now gone down to 41? Because somebody died. Somebody died. I must have a brother. No, how do I not have a living brother? Oh, he's married. He's married. I've married all my brothers off. He's a monk, so he can't marry. Oh, actually, he can. No, he can't. He's a monk. So, how does one increase this now? I don't really want to have to keep doing this via prestige. Arrange a betrothal. Wait, which one of yours is eldest? Your eldest daughter is 14. So your eldest daughter shall be to my eldest son. Okay. Let's carry on. Now we have to wait another 2 years for this to all go ahead. And we have another daughter. That's always nice. He wants to get betrothed to my 14-year-old daughter. No, I don't feel like the Prince of Yuxiang should have that. No, I'm not suffering these penalties. I'm not doing it. He's gonna just, yeah, he's just sieging everything down again in the same way I am. Okay, well, I'm just gonna do this now that he's locked in, and I'm gonna siege this down. And yeah, we're gonna siege all that down. Makes a boatload of cash doing this. And I gained the trait Groom and Heir. I would like to get a new ambition, which will be build a great work. Sure, I'm probably not going to do or achieve that. He gets a bonus for the mountains, and I get a negative for the river crossing. Or I can jump in here and siege it all down behind him again. Aha! This is a 3,000 stack of his army that gets crushed. Perfect. That's the sort of thing that we want to be doing, to just pick him apart piecemeal. The Knights of Santiago. This chivalric order owes its name to the Santiago Matamoros, or St. James the Moorslayer, as he is known to in other parts of the world. The Order of Santiago enjoys the official sponsorship of the Catholic Church, and its knights have all sworn to purge entire realms of heathens and heretics if so requested by a Catholic ruler. So, that's that fight done. Let's just siege this down again. My wife tells me she's pregnant, but that can't be right. Perfect. That's just what we wanted. We're going to pick this apart again. We're going to slowly just build this. Like, I'm just going to keep building this up this way if need be. I'm going to win this fight. And then I'm going to scooch in here while he's only got 8,000 men. We should crush this. We should win this easily because he's got about 30% less men than we have. Even with all the bonuses he has, we should win this fight now. And that should potentially, that should at that point be the end of the war. I mean, it was a victory, but it was not an easy one. It was not the victory it should have been. Sure, go for it. I don't care. Have that. I will lose the 200 prestige. I don't care about those tiny provinces that you wanted over there. Yeah, we're going to stop trying to woo her now. She loves me. And she's in the final months of pregnancy. Excellent. Oh, I have gout. We have to hope that this doesn't kill me. I've become disfigured, but I have lost gout and severely injured. This could be the death of me. This is the time to switch to a focus that gives me health. That's another slight trick here. I just need to win this war. Just need to win this war. That's all I ask. Just need to win the war. Yep, we're going to crush this army again with its 7,000. I will accept the dog. This gives me additional health. It makes it much more likely I'm going to win. I'm going to survive long enough. Fingers crossed. Call in all of our allies to this war again. Win that fight. Pause. Offer peace and enforce demands. This gets me some prestige, but it gets me all of his land. Wham. All of his land is mine. I have great work constructions. I have 1,500 gold. I have 2,000 prestige. I've won all of this land. And that puts my provinces, as a nomadic tribe, have as many provinces in your realm as possible. Give the game a second. Yep, I've gained the rank of silver. I should have gained the rank of gold, honestly. How have I only got 162 provinces? 167 provinces. Did I lose? Oh, I did lose some, to be honest, here. I did lose a chunk. But that is how that goes. Now, let's refill these advisors. Khan of Kabulistan, you don't like me hugely because I took you over. I'm going to stick you on the council anyway. Court chaplain can be this dude. See, everybody likes me a lot more now because, you know, defending versus foreigners. We're going to head over there and deal with that. We've lost this and become grievously scarred again. Thank you. Not that that matters because we're currently disfigured, so... And then we're just going to sort these last bits and pieces out here. Because, my word... I just realised I think I forgot to set a timer for this episode, so I don't actually know how long we've been going for. We'll go on a little longer. There's no need to end things quite yet. So we will give him that. Get these sorted and squared away. We'll allow that marriage to go ahead, which should... He's only 59 because he wants more grazing land, and he's... he doesn't like it because he's a councillor, but also he hasn't had the... what do you call it yet? The marriage ties kick in. You've got marriage ties. Yep. You've got marriage ties. Yep. You've got marriage ties. Yeah, they're the key there. You want some grazing land? Absolutely, my friend. You can have some more grazing land. You can have Otukun. There you go. Have that. Your clan is at 59. You can also have this, whatever this is. Eastern Saiyan. There you go. Have Eastern Saiyan as well. That should... You need more? I feel like you're doing me a disservice here. Tanuola. Somebody needs a council position because my court chaplain was in that province apparently. Grant a landed title. You can have that one. You do not need any more grazing land, friend. You really don't. But let's sort him out anyway. Sunni. Nah, you can have Taravagatai. You don't like that he's a councillor. I don't need him on the council. So I could get rid of him, but he is a really good marshal. So I'm probably not going to. Not for the +3 that would give me. Queen. There we go. I probably should have unpaused before giving him all of that land. But, hey ho. Our nation now looks massive, which is good. Given that our soldiers are over here, I think I'm just gonna do it. Declare war for the invasion of Huzhang. I can't do that. Subordination. I need something with a lot of provinces in it. I don't think I'm going to get enough, given that I need, what, 60... I need 33 provinces left? I need 33 more provinces, so I think it might have to be Arslan at this point. I think I need another character to die so that we can do a subjugation war again. That's unfortunate. But off we go. Good dog. Let a group of smugglers in. Perfect. The Kabul Mosque. Resume that? Why can't I resume this? I need to be a Muslim before I can do it. Never mind them. I think my nation should potentially have a Great Wonder. Given that that's my... We should have a statue of a horse. Seems like a fair thing to have a statue of. Given that I'm a horse lord. I should have a statue of a horse. So we're going to go over there and crush him. Because he's after this province for some reason. Well, this is going to end poorly for him very quickly as we come waltzing into here and crush him. I think we're going to finish up this war and we're going to call it there for today. It looks like we are going to need another episode. At least another one. My character is 39, so he's still likely to live for some time yet. I did say I was going to stop trying to woo her. I'm going to stop that now. So, I'm going to stop that now. And make you struggle. And then we're just going to siege this down. Siege this down. Yep. Siege this down. Excellent. Walk in here. We're going to siege everything down because it's a really quick way of making a lot of gold. And having just started a court physician, having just started a statue, I need all the gold I can get. And it's a good way to get some prestige as well. Wars are a good way for prestige for characters like this. But they're also just a really good way of making a lot of money. Like so. And then we'll wander over here and we'll kick his teeth out the back of his head. like this. Problem solved. And then we'll re-siege these things down, which will give me the gold. And that's 100%. So now you're going to give me some gold, I imagine. Yep, you give me 600 gold as a peace offering for me for saying, please don't crush me utterly. And now I'm going to crush this guy. Offer vassalization. No. Declare war. For, what have you got? Nankoem. We're going to rush this down. Bring me the gold. And then jump over here. Kill this army. Siege this down. We'll get a ticking war score because we own the province that everybody's after. And then we'll just siege down everything else he owns. Bring me the gold. See, like I already have like 1700 gold again. I don't know where most of that came from, but I suddenly have 1700 gold. So, we'll offer peace, and we'll claim that. That's now mine. And we'll walk out of his territory. Like so. And once we're back in our lands, I don't have enough population growth for... Yeah, I'm in population decline because I don't have enough land. Which is unfortunate because it means my retinue doesn't reinforce. But if we just declare war and subjugation, I can declare... I'm the same character. I've just done a subjugation twice. In that case, can I just subjugate this guy? How much land do you hold? 70 holdings. If I just... Can I just subjugate this guy? No. But I can subjugate you, which will bring me closer. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to call in all of our vassals, all of our allies. We could raise all of our vassal levies. That's entertaining, because that is a lot of men over here. Now he can come over here slowly. And then we're going to ramp around here. Oh, this guy has declared war on us. The Caliph. The Caliph of that guy all the way over there. Oh, go for it. I don't care. Go for it. I'll turn around and swat you at some point. When I'm feeling up to it. Get this army. Everybody come join me. Please. Thank you. Here's 11,000 soldiers. In the event that this war takes a long time, that should be fine. Siege that down. 10 gold. 50 prestige. Please give me the prestige. Please, 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 please. I do love me some prestige. Thank you. He has 6,000 men. They should definitely be coming this way. They should be coming this way. Good sir. Thank you. I'm going to come this way now. And siege this. Given that I'm 21% in favour of this war, I'm going to come over here, kill these guys. Siege this down. Take all of his stuff. Right, we have a Bon uprising. Some peasants decided no thank you. Over there, we'll deal with them shortly. We're going to call allies into all of our wars again. All of our allies into our wars. I don't know where the rest of my 12k soldiers are. That's 7k. Where's the rest of them? I should have another 5k soldiers sitting around somewhere. Picking their noses, I bet. No idea where they are. But hardly seems worth the effort. So we're gonna very quickly just seize this down. We're gonna win this war. I've got 3 wars on the go. We'll win this one and then we'll call it from there, I think. Because I don't... Oh, that's 10k soldiers. I don't really want to have to deal with that. So I'd like for all of my allies to please come and join me at this stage. Because I don't know if I can take 10k soldiers on my own. That does not feel like good times just yet. So I'm going to scooch over there. Join up to my army, please. I can siege that. I'll take that. Siege that as well. Siege this in another few days. Yep. Bring me the gold. There's some more gold there, look. Right, now I have 10k soldiers. Now I feel a lot more comfortable. Just saw a stack of 10k soldiers. I was like, oh, I'm not sure I'm okay with this. Not sure I'm okay with this. This is 15k. We'll probably be alright now. You know, they're just sacking all of my land over there. Do what you like. Get some more gold. Get some more gold. The nomad mechanics are a little bit... I feel like they're a little unbalanced at times. They're so powerful. Horse archers really are just stupidly good. So we're going to siege all this down. See, they're sitting over there being like, ha 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 ha. Well, 1 second. Let me just win this war casually. It doesn't give me any of his gold, but thank you. Just casually win that war. They're over there kicking in my territory thinking it's going to help them, but I am gaining ticking war score shortly. Oh, and I get boatloads because I've got people prisoners. So these are the lands that are actually relevant. So this will be helping me immensely shortly when I've captured these 3 as well. One of my nephews has died. My family is so huge at this stage, it's difficult for me to keep track. So I'm just going to walk into here, capture these last 2, and that should be the end of the war, really. The Son of Heaven has died, been replaced by a guy who believes in exactly the same things. I have a decent enough stack of grace. Not quite what I was after, but I was wondering if I had 5k grace, because then I could just call for an invasion of somewhere massive, break them into tiny pieces and hoover up all the bits. That's my usual plan at this stage. But we're a little big for worrying about that now. So, oh, there we go. Siege that down. I think we're going to be in a stage where we can't win the war because... Oh, no. Oh, they won another one. Right. Let's win this gigantic engagement. And that should, at that stage... This gigantic engagement should be enough to win. Oh, here we go. We're gonna play this game again. Only I have more men than he does. Like a lot more men than he does. This always annoys me, chasing the... Right, I've won the war. Go away. I win. This is mine. Now, we're going to call that episode there. That's netted me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 provinces. So that brings me to 169. Let that catch up with itself slightly. 177. So we need 23 more provinces, and then we have it all sorted, and one of the clans to like me again. So it's just you now, because you need more grazing land. I need some marriage tie with you. I think we've got that. Arrange a marriage between her and somebody in my family. How is this so hard? Why do I not have any family members left that can marry her? But I've got betrothals or something going on, I seem to remember. No, are you not betrothed to one of my daughters? I have so many of them. There. That should be it. That should be enough. As soon as he turns of age, I should get that. Yeah, my daughter, his son, that should be enough the moment he turns of age in a few days. Let me just wait for that. And then I might need to give him some land, but that should then happen. That should be done. We should be there. Let betrothed can marry, do the thing. He accepts it. This guy wants to go to war. I don't care. You need more grazing land. Where are the Ul? Where are you guys? Over there. You can have some more of my land. You guys can have more of my land. You can have some. You can have Sutai. Including all lower titles. Is that enough? Yes. That is all 4 clans liking me. And that's the gold. Now it's just about getting enough land. Which we will do in the next episode when I decide to just crush somebody and take all of their land. So, with that said, I'm going to call that there for the end of this episode. Thank you for joining me. It is a pleasure as always. If you have enjoyed watching, please feel free to drop a like and potentially subscribe to the channel to see more content like this. Thank you again for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow.